What's up, y'all? IWontWin checking in. Today, we will be talking about the top 5 franchise mistakes by the Houston Texans. The Texans are the youngest franchise in the league, joining in 2002. Their first 5 years were rough. They got off to a slow start, but since 2010, they've won the AFC South 6 times. But they are still one of 4 teams to never play in the Super Bowl, including the Browns, Lions, and Jaguars. This 2020 season has been a roller coaster to say the least for the Houston Texans, but let's get into these top 5 franchise mistakes. Number 5. Not re-signing AJ Bouye. In 2013, the Texans signed undrafted cornerback AJ Bouye out of Central Florida. The first couple of seasons in his career, he would find himself playing mainly on special teams. In 2016, Bouye would have a breakout year. Texans 2015 first-round pick cornerback Kevin Johnson suffered a season-ending injury, and Bouye was bumped up into the starting spot for Houston. That season, Bouye would record 63 tackles, 16 deflections, 1 sack, and 1 interception in 15 games, while starting 11. During the Texans' playoff run, Bouye had a combined 7 tackles, 6 deflections, and 2 interceptions in the 2 games that they played. Pro Football Focus gave Bouye the 3rd highest grade among all cornerbacks for the 2016 season. After playing on a 1-year deal in 2016, Bouye was looking to get paid after having a breakout year. The Texans decided not to bring back AJ Bouye. In March of 2017, Bouye was signed a 5-year, $68 million with 26 guaranteed contract with the in-division rival Jacksonville Jaguars. In the 2017 season, Bouye recorded 56 tackles, 18 deflections, 6 interceptions, and will also make the Pro Bowl. The Jaguars would go on to play in the AFC Championship game, but would eventually fall short to the New England Patriots. Number 4. Not extending Dwayne Brown's contract. The 4-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro left tackle Dwayne Brown held out the first half of the season in 2017 due to contract disagreements. There were also reports that Brown wasn't too fond of the late Bob McNair's personal views, who was the owner of the Houston Texans at the time. And a trade or release was soon expected, and the Texans would eventually trade Brown and a 2018 5th-round pick to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for a 2018 3rd-round pick and a 2019 2nd-round pick. In 2018, the Texans would have one of the worst offensive lines in football. They would struggle to protect quarterback Deshaun Watson, as he was sacked the league-high 62 times. Number 3. Trading Deviant Clowney. The 2014 number 1 overall pick, Deviant Clowney, seemed like a letdown his first 2 seasons, as he could not stay on the field due to injuries. But from 2016 to 2018, Clowney would prove to the league that he wasn't a bust. Clowney would make the Pro Bowl in all 3 of those seasons and recorded a combined 4 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, 2 fumble recoveries for touchdowns, 24.5 sacks, 158 tackles, 53 tackles for loss, and 59 quarterback hits. After the 2018 season, Clowney was looking to sign a contract in the $100 million plus range. But management and Clowney could not come to an agreement. In 2019, the Texans would eventually send Clowney to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for a 2020 3rd-round pick and linebackers Jacob Martin and Barkevious Mingo. Many around the league viewed this trade as being lopsided. Number 2. Trading DeAndre Hopkins. The Houston Texans selected Hopkins with the 27th overall pick in the 2013 draft. In his 7 seasons in Houston, Hopkins recorded 8,602 receiving yards, 632 receptions, and 54 receiving touchdowns. Hopkins made the Pro Bowl 4 times and was named first-team All-Pro 3 times. And to make those stats even more impressive, he was able to put up those numbers while playing with 11 different starting quarterbacks. And this past offseason, Hopkins was looking to renegotiate his contract. Reports were that Hopkins and head coach/general manager Bill O'Brien did not mesh well together. Due to their bad relationship, the 2 sides could not come to an agreement for Hopkins to stay in Houston. As a result, Houston would trade Hopkins and the 2020 4th-round pick to the Arizona Cardinals for running back David Johnson and the 2020 2nd-round pick and a 2021 4th-round pick. This news would shock everyone around the league due to Hopkins being regarded as a top 3 wide receiver. Many viewed the trade as one of the most lopsided deals in NFL history. Number 1. Making Bill O'Brien the general manager. Bill O'Brien was hired in 2014 as head coach after Houston moved on from head coach Gary Kubiak. From 2014 to 2019, Houston will win 4 division titles in the AFC South. Houston will also make the playoffs 4 times. Their most recent playoff loss came last postseason against the Kansas City Chiefs in a game that the Texans were up 24-0 and ended up losing 51-31. O'Brien was appointed general manager in January of 2020. OBrien quickly made a dent in the franchise at the GM position when he traded all-pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals, which now looks like a deal that may have set the franchise back a few years. In retrospect, being the head coach and general manager gave Bill O'Brien too much power. There were also reports that Bill O'Brien wasn't the best people person. When O'Brien was fired this season after an 0-4 start, many current and former players of the Texans rejoiced. O'Brien was a good head coach, but being given the general manager duties gave him too much control and would eventually hurt the franchise. Thank y'all for tuning in. I Won't Win. Checking out. Peace.